Hey there guys, my name is Christy Strever and for today's shoot we are going to be using a black backdrop and two lights. So the backdrop, what I would suggest you do, if you don't have a full setup, it's no problem, just go to your nearest fabric store. So I'm just looking where my tea is. Just go to your nearest fabric shop. I go to Shamdor in North Riding. Make sure with the material that you get, no light can come through it. And ideally you don't want it to have this reflective look. It's better if it's matte, otherwise it's going to reflect the light, which just gives you more editing work to do. Whereas if it's matte, it's just going to absorb it. And what I'm going to be doing is working in our lounge. So the size room you're looking at having, ideally it should be 5 by 5 meters. You're going to want room to move your lights around so that your creativity isn't stifled according to your setting. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a few of the things you're going to need for the type of shoot that we're doing today. One of the most important things, and guys please, I need to reiterate, I have never studied photography, I haven't studied lighting, I don't know the technical terms for everything, I may get some things wrong, but I'm learning as we go, so you're just gonna have to forgive me if I do make any mistakes. But the first thing you're gonna need is, it's called honeycomb. This goes over your light. This is great just for adding a different lighting, and it makes it a lot more moody. So you'll see in the pictures that we're going to be doing, they're much more moody, and the model almost melts into the black background. It's one of my favorite things to do. And then another thing I can suggest having, it's not vital, but the one thing with the honeycomb is it does enhance the shine on people's faces. So even if you've got makeup on, and men don't wear makeup, so their shine will be a bit more, you can just get, this is just called fixing powder, so it's got no color. You can use it on any color skin, it's no problem, and you just dust it over with a brush and it will take all that shine away, which was really helpful, especially obviously when you're working with the honeycomb. What I do is, once you've set up your backdrop, you're going to stand so that it's touching your back, and then you're going to step 1 meter forward. Now, the reason why you do that is that if you are working, let's say, with a white backdrop, when you get your model to stand forward, it stops the shadows from hitting the backdrop. And then for the black backdrop, the reason why you want them to stand forward is because otherwise the lights are going to be lighting up your backdrop more than you want, which just gives you more editing work at the end of the day. So once you've stepped your model 1 meter forward, you're then going to go directly next to them, step 3 meters that way, and then you can choose which side you want to place the light, and then you're going to take it 1 meter forward, and then you're going to direct the light not directly onto the model. Well, you can play around and see what works for you. Okay, so for the black backdrop, mine has a hole in the top, so I'm just putting a pole through it. I just found this random pole. I'm just going to use that. You can otherwise just tape the backdrop to your curtain rail. I'm just going to be hanging mine over the curtain rail because it makes it much easier. And yes, so let's get going. I'm working here with Normclair, and I've built this like weird cape type of thingy, and I'm doing rose gold makeup, and we've got the rose gold jewelry as well. And I'm going to do one where I'm lighting up half of her face. Moved on to our second shoot now with the makeup change. We're doing the African theme. We're going to incorporate some gold chains at some points as well and see if it works. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1 meter forward, and I've got the light here. It's facing towards Normclair, and it's on a setting of 2.0. I'll be giving my camera settings right here at the bottom, and it's pretty much, and I've got it on for the temperature, it's on warm. Whenever you're doing these types of shoots, you must always adjust your color balance to flash mode. It just helps keep everything the same, which helps with editing as well.